Today, we're going to review all the hits that we called in our Substack for the S&P. But first, let's take a look at Tesla. This was a banger trade that I provided for all my followers on Twitter. Check it out. On July 15th, when Tesla was a mere $5 off of its high, I put a tweet out there for all my followers calling for a big short and a huge target of $50 to 210. Well, did it happen? Well, let's check out the results. You're damn right it happened. Bingo, 210 to the tick. And that was huge money for us and all of our followers. So take the time to follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description below. You will be glad you did. Now, let's get on with the S&P. We had a serious week full of bangers. Now, let's check out both the SPX and ES to show you guys how we call these way in advance and how you can profit from this. So part of the Substack is I do a morning outlook Monday through Thursday and give guys advice on which direction they should be looking at and potential levels that could get reactions. Now, here's the post from July 23rd. As you can see down here, I include a cheat sheet that shows levels on the chart that I circle for everybody. And right here, we have 55.84 circled for SPX. That was the big key level. And as you can see, we even drew the leg to the high, and I had this here to show the support that was lost, and we highlighted to show the significance. But that's not all, because this is just SPX. Now, let's take a look at the ES. As you can see here, this is the daily chart for the ES. I had 56.39 circled as our highest level that we could approach. However, I also show on a smaller time frame 3 other areas that could have provided potential reactions. We had 22, 32, and then the highest level of 39. 22 got a reaction. Then the level of all levels that really sent us soaring down was 32. This was given way in advance, guys, and it also shows you where we could potentially head if that was the case. As we go back to the daily time frame chart, we show you above or below this 91 and below this 55.70 really could lead to a collapse. And that's exactly what happened. Let's take a look at the chart. Now, here's a look at SPX in the aftermath. If you recall, 55.84 was our magic number. We popped up here and played it to the tick. And what happened? Well, just as forecasted, we collapsed. And we didn't just collapse a little bit. We collapsed almost 200 points. What an absolute banger. Now, let's take a look at ES so we can see how that played out according to our plan as well. Do you recall the magic number at 56.32? Well, I hope you do, because here's the exact level that you were looking for, 56.32, and we had the upper zone of 56.39. And guess what? 56.32 played almost perfectly and sent this thing soaring all the way down to our target at 54.36, which I'll soon show you we called that as well. And that paid handsomely too. Now, because that epic short didn't happen all in one day, this is the next day's morning outlook provided on Thursday, July 25th. And as you can see, for all the Substack subscribers, we told them right up front, ES is approaching the support at 54.42.36 area. And we are currently in the minor support on SPX. As you can see down here, we clearly defined this area, 54.36. At the time, the price was at 54.73. So we were all over this spot. Now, not to mention that the other important area that we highlighted was 55.32. Keep these levels in mind, people, because we are going to talk about that right now. And here we are once again to check out the aftermath, and our target of 54.36 was hit spot on. But that's not all. We hit this area and we rocketed for 90 points right up into our 55.32 area that was given way in advance. So now let's check it out on a smaller time frame so you can get a better feel of what's going on. Here's a 30-minute time frame. Look at this amazing touch of this 32 area. And we rocketed right up and touched this area to the tick and came right back down for 90 more points. That is 90 up and 90 down. That was 180 points given off of our significant levels all in one day. I hope you guys can see how valuable this is to understand the levels that are significant and what you should be looking for potential reactions. Our Substack subscribers were able to benefit from this information huge all week, and we just absolutely cleaned up. That was just 3 of the amazing calls this week that we provided in the Substack. Check out the link below, and let's conquer these markets together. I'll see you around.